welcome to GuESPers. It's the comedy podcast where me, Alex,
and me, Mason,
try to strengthen our relationship by learning to read each other's minds.
I was ready for that one. You've done that one a couple times.
I was just going for like a traditional intro here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
No, nothing. You just normally try to trip me up.
But now I can keep you on your toes because then who knows the next time I'll trip you up. And we
good.
only have one rule around this podcast, and it is no copyrighted material, which we might or might not succeed at. It's mostly me. I might or might not succeed at that. Sorry about that. I'm just doing my best.
I mean, you've only failed once, where you've had to like be penalized.
Did we find out it was 2 times because we like looked up all the guesses?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You did it another time and neither of
Whiz.
us noticed. No, Cheese Whiz was the one. Wait, no, you're right.
Cheese Whiz and Kraft Singles.
Yeah.
They
and
were
then,
both cheese. I don't want to call them products because they aren't truly. They're a lot of plastic cheese byproducts.
Yeah, and then another time you got caught was with a flock of seagulls. I ran.
I don't understand.
The song "I Ran" by a flock of seagulls.
I don't understand. Can you explain to me what? I don't remember.
That song. I walked along the avenue.
No, not that song. Wait, what? Why would I reference a song? What are you talking about? What was my guess?
You were trying to you were like, it's that dude from a flock of seagulls because he's got the crazy hair.
What are you talking about? I don't even know who is in a flock of seagulls or what they look like.
I'll have to.
I'll have
to refer to the guesses.
We can definitely refer to the guesses, but I genuinely, in my mind right now, I have no idea what the people from a flock of seagulls look like. I don't even know what their names are.
I don't know.
I couldn't even recall what song you were talking about, Yantu. And I'm here to give Mason a complex this week.
You've already given me a complex.
I've given you multiple complexes. But yeah, I genuinely, whatever you just described, I picture the kid from Hook with
Rufio?
the hair. Yeah.
At the Dante Bosco?
What you just described, I just pictured Dante Bosco from Hook.
That's his name, right?
I don't know.
Dante
Probably. Zuko.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, does he look like that? The flock of seagulls?
You know what? It's not too far off. It's a little more 80s than Rufio.
Yeah, a little more 80s, little less never-ending child. Wait, what is it called? Neverland Child.
Yeah. What are they called? The Lost Boys.
You know, the never-ending child, which I guess isn't a completely incorrect way to describe.
Yeah, no, they don't age when
Peter
they're in
Pan
Neverland.
boys. Why are they only boys? You ever think about that? Boys Club.
That's true. It's all boys except for Wendy. Wendy's the sole girl.
I know, but and then she's only there for like a day.
Yeah.
And then she just gets yeeted back out.
My favorite was the littlest boy with the teddy bear.
Are we talking about the animated movie now?
Yeah.
We're not talking about Hook.
My favorite piece of Peter Pan media is probably Hook.
I've never seen. Well, you know what? That's a lie. I've definitely seen Hook. I literally don't remember anything about it.
Hook is so good.
I'll have to rewatch it.
So good.
See how it is. See young Dante Bosco.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's his name.
I think it's definitely Bosco. I'm just not 100% on Dante.
Pretty sure it's Dante. That sounds right. But enough of this hitting on hootenanny. It's time to decide who's gonna guess first, and the first person gonna guess is the last person who sat back, take a big whiff of that air. Breathed it deep into their lungs, closed their eyes, and pictured themselves doing anything other than what they were doing right in that moment. When's the last time you had a wistful moment, Mason? Dreams of porch dogs and apple pies?
Well, there weren't porch dogs and apple pies, but it was earlier because I didn't want to work. So I was sitting there imagining not working.
I vegetated all day, so I don't think I needed to be wistful. I didn't feel very good today, so.
So does that mean
You
I
get to
win?
go first!
Okay, cool. Wow.
All right, Mason. Think those thoughts that you thought you think that I thought that you think that I thought.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. And go.
A spaceship, but the spaceship is one of those robot men. What do they call those big robot boys. The like prime
Big
robots.
robot boys. The prime
Mecha!
Transformer? Oh, the mechas.
Like
Mechas.
a mecha boy.
Mecha boy.
Like they shoot out of Earth like a rocket, like they're gonna go to the moon, and then when they get out of the atmosphere, they're just like, "What is this?" And then boom, mecha robot in space. And
That's
I think
pretty
it has
awesome.
a face.
Oh, it has a face.
It
It's
has
like,
a face even when it took off. Like the like tip of the rocket kind of looks like a face from the top.
That's so funny. Hey, what is Optimus Prime's MC name?
Is this a trick question?
No, it's a joke that I literally just came up with. And
Okay,
it sucks,
I
but
don't know.
think
What
it's
is
funny.
it?
Optimus Rhymes.
Why? Oh, you mean Master
Master of Ceremonies.
Master of Ceremonies. I was gonna say the Master Commander.
Yeah, what's his rapper name?
I thought when you said MC, I was imagining Marvel comics, and I was like, what Marvel superhero would Optimus Prime be? What Optimus cereal would be comics Marvel stroke
Whoa.
Alex? I guess Captain America, right?
Yeah.
He's
he'd be
falling out,
Captain
fighting
America.
his empire.
But
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, Optimus Rhymes. I thought it was
I feel like you could just be DJ Optimus Prime, or DJ Optimus, or DJ Prime, or DJ OP.
DJ Ope.
DJ Oop!
I don't know, I thought it was funny because his name rhymes with rhymes, and like that's what you do when you rap, you rhyme.
So he's a wordsmith?
He's a wordsmith.
Whipping those words up, wordsmith, wiggle. I don't know. I've listened to the song a million times. I don't know what it fucking says. Alphabet aerobics. By Blackalicious.
What's the name of the boombox transformer? The one that's like a stereo.
I don't know. I never watched Transformers.
I mean, I
didn't
didn't
care
either.
about robots. One time we got a Transformer for my little cousin for one of his very young birthdays. He's much older now. And he couldn't put it together. He wasn't old enough. And so they were like, all right, Alex, you're good with toys. You're like a teenager. Put this toy together. And I was like, okay. So I read the instructions. I could not convert that stupid Transformer from a car into a man. And I gave it to Mom. She couldn't figure it out. Gave it to my step-grandma. Nothing. Gave it to his dad. He couldn't figure it out. Literally an entire room of adults. And then I don't think he ever played with the toy because he couldn't get it out of car for him. It was just always... We got it to this weird half point where like the wheels were sticking out of his torso. But he like yawned for, but he wasn't like fully a man yet. So that's just how that toy stayed.
And your mom was a jet engine mechanic.
Those instructions are garbage on the, I want to say, early 2000s.
No, that wasn't
toys.
a knock on your mom. I would think that I was saying like your mom's a jet engine mechanic, and even she couldn't put that transformer
My
together.
mom wrote airplane manuals.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
she couldn't fucking figure out the transformer, and she knows what she's doing.
Gosh, is complicated. Was it robots in disguise? Yeah, the disguises. I can't fucking get you out of the disguise. What'd you think of? Was I right?
No,
Why?
it involved a flying thing.
Ooh, was it a bug?
No.
Was it a Volkswagen bug?
No, it wasn't the Cars universe.
We watched all the Cars movies.
I don't like a lot of the implications of the Cars universe.
I don't want to talk about that right now. Tell me what your guess is, and maybe we'll round back to Cars.
Claymation dogfight.
Why are they? Oh no, Michael Vick. Why would you do that?
No, not like a dog. I said flying. It's planes. A dogfight.
Oh, like wow, you're saying a lot of things that I'm misconstruing as like
Yeah.
other things tonight. When he said MC, I thought you were talking about Marvel comics. When he said dogfight, I was imagining dogs fighting. I took my glasses off in case that audio picks up. Yawn 5!
Yep. I'm tired.
Good.
We do this right before we go to sleep. Don't give me a complex about being tired during a podcast that we record when we're supposed to be
I'm sorry, podcast. Monday was the much better day for this. I was asking questions like, why didn't dinosaurs paint their toenails and shit like that? Today, I'm just not that same kind of person, and I feel bad because I was funny yesterday.
Do you think it's because we've spent a collective 6+ hours over the past 2 days watching The Stand?
Yeah, that probably influenced the decision just like a little bit. Bought some pajama pants today. You know, it's been that kind of day.
It's been just a good old lazy little day.
It's been, you know.
Yeah, it's been
1 week since you looked at me. Wow, if we were able in our tiny ass apartment to go a whole week without looking at each other, that's just impressive. I can't go 5 minutes without seeing you. There's just not enough room.
Tiny little 600 square foot.
We
apartment.
should bird box the apartment.
How do we? Wait, no, we would just bird box ourselves.
Yeah, okay, so we do it piñata style. I'll blindfold you, spin you around a few times, and then I'll send you off on your way. And I'll be like, make me a sandwich. And then I'll watch.
1, that would be the worst sandwich you would ever eat. 2.
How do you know?
And so wait, are any of the ingredients out, or do I have to find them?
No, you have to fucking find them. It's the Bird Box Challenge, bitch. She didn't go down that river flightless.
You know what? Outside of your mayo proportion would probably be just absolutely nuts.
Well, joke's on you. The mayo container's almost empty. You gotta maneuver that kind of...
Then you might not have hardly any mayo.
No! Wait, tomorrow's pizza lunch.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to see you make a pizza
I
bird
would
box
definitely
style.
burn myself.
Oh, it'd be so funny, though. I bet I could do it. I bet I'd be really good at it.
You'd probably be pretty good at it.
I like doing stuff like that.
I burn myself normally without a blindfold on.
The blindfold on. Mason's burned himself on the stove twice. It's very funny.
Once on the oven. No, both times were on the oven.
Would you touch the burner? What do you mean when I was 5?
What am I, you, like a week ago when you accidentally burned yourself when you were cooking?
That was 3 weeks ago, and I was frying tofu. And by the way, burning yourself frying tofu is not the type of food injury you want to share with anybody. Like, you burn bacon, you're a badass, right? But you burn yourself on tofu, that is literally the most non-lethal of all the foods in the whole world. It is nothing but soft, mushy gray matter.
Burning yourself with bacon doesn't make you a badass. If you've ever cooked bacon on a stovetop, you've burned yourself.
I'm sorry, we don't cook bacon like you, Mason, where you, like, hold the pan as far away from your body as possible as you, like, use the tongs to try to, like, move the bacon. Like, a real man takes his shirt off and takes the pain.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, it doesn't make you... If you've cooked bacon, you've burned yourself, because everybody who's ever cooked bacon has gotten the little grease pops on their arms.
By the way, I use the real man in not a gendered context, but instead as a conceptual context. The man... is the man that the killers are singing about. The one that you want to be. The grade A,
the USDA certified lead.
Yeah, that's that. It's a concept. It's not a gender. It's a state of mind. Oh man,
nothing can break you down.
You consume American soil on a regular basis. You just do man stuff. I don't know.
Just do man stuff.
Yeah, you wear flannel shirts. You consume American soil. You cook bacon without a shirt on. You lift heavy objects, sometimes throwing them.
You host a show with your buddies Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla.
What's that? You lost me.
You never heard of The Man Show?
No, what the fuck is that?
So before Jimmy Kimmel...
Was it on Spike TV?
No.
Wasn't that the Man Network for a while?
Yes, it was.
That's toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
But yeah, before...
Wait, did you just describe to me something that's toxic masculinity? Get the shit out of the man concept.
I'm actually not... Yeah, it was probably toxic masculinity.
Get that shit out of here.
It's been
that
such a long time.
Being a man.
And
No.
But yeah, before Jimmy Kimmel had his own talk show on late night, before he was the host of Win Ben Stein's Money, everyone remember that?
I love Ben Stein. He's the best. And I always wanted his money.
Before that, he was the host of a show, I think it might have been on Comedy Central, called The Man Show, with Adam Carolla was his co-host.
What was his show? Was it like Gong or something?
Gong?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I don't know. And then the fucking dude from the Red Hot Chili Peppers was like on it. And it was hosted by like... fuck. This is gonna be great. I fucking bodied myself for tomorrow for the first time ever. Great. I'm gonna be so happy to look up this weird obscure thing I'm talking about right now.
Which dude? Was it Flea?
No, it was the lead singer, and
Anthony
he was
Kiedis?
a complete douche the whole time. And it's like that, and then like three guys, and I don't even remember what the like contestant part of the show was, but I remember it was a show based on a comedy bit. Maybe no, Ron White couldn't have hosted it. But whatever, it was like based on a comedy bit that they like expanded into a TV show. That was like, what?
Whoa.
Yeah, whatever happened to that lip sync show? Did that take off?
Lip sync
or
battle?
No?
It had a few seasons. I'm not sure if it's still on or not.
Gotcha.
That took off from a Jimmy Kimmel bit, right? Because he does lip sync battles on his show. Jimmy Fallon.
I don't want to be mean. I don't know anything about him. I don't think he's funny. I don't think Jimmy Kimmel's funny. I think Jimmy Fallon is great and wonderful and super funny.
I just got him confused because they're both named Jimmy.
Sully the Kimmel Fallon names.
Yeah, no, Jimmy Fallon's great. The only good thing about Jimmy Kimmel is his sidekick.
Who? I don't know any. I don't really like Jimmy Kimmel.
Guillermo. He's this little Hispanic dude who's like kind of funny. He's funnier than Jimmy.
Damn. Okay, give him the show. That's like Craig Ferguson and his skeleton dummy.
Oh, Jeff?
Jeff is a best.
Yeah, I can't remember what Jeff's last name was. He had like a really normal name.
Jeff and Craig Ferguson's band. They were all so good.
Yeah,
like Craig Ferguson was funny. Those guys were really funny.
Yeah. My other favorite late night talk show host sidekick duo is surprisingly enough, I really liked Conan and Andy Richter. Their banter like
never
killed
watched
me.
Conan. I just don't
But this
care.
wasn't Conan when he was on NBC. This was when he lost his show and moved to TBS. And he was on Conan on TBS.
I don't know any Conans. Whatever. Let's do Conan the Barbarian. Remember the Dave the Barbarian?
I'd rather not.
I liked it. It wasn't that bad.
I thought it was stupid.
Of course it's stupid. I didn't say it was good.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm gonna think. Okay, you ready? I'm thinking. No, I'm doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Yeah,
sent
I
it
did
to
it.
me.
I said go.
Okay. Did you?
I said I'm doing it.
Okay. That's not the same.
I'm
Alright,
loving
here we
it.
go.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so I've got a ring of light. And it's glowing, and there's like fire kind of sparkling off all of the sides and the edges of the ring, and in the center of the ring is a single piece of pepperoni. Pepperoni.
So is the pepperoni technically wearing the ring then? If the pepperoni is like in the ring?
Well, the pepperoni is just kind of like levitating in the like center.
Ah, yes. The God particle pepperoni.
The God particle pepperoni.
The pepperoni particle, as it were.
Yep, the pepperoni particle, the pet part.
It's something scientists have been looking for years to make the perfect pizza. You need dark matter cheese, the particle pepperoni, the pepperoni particle pack, and I don't know, what else would go on the perfect pizza? Calabrian chili oil. Just like a really regular ingredient. Well, I mean, it's not that regular, but you know, I'm just thinking about that Bon Appetit making fucking perfect pizza.
So you got, do I say dark matter?
Dark matter mozzarella.
Dark matter mozzarella.
The particle pepperoni. And Calabrian chili oil.
And Calabrian chili oil.
Maybe like
and sumac. No, just kidding.
Sumac. And then like a 50-50 wheat white dough.
Damn you beat me to it. I couldn't remember what it was. I was trying to think of it.
I wish. we've discovered how to make the perfect pizza. And it will kill you. You just gotta go into the oh my god, you have to go in the Hadron Collider.
Hadron.
And then just stand in the middle of the tubes, and then you have to
my
wait as it
God.
spins the 5 miles, and you have to wait for the mini black holes to open up around your body. And then for 1 glorious millisecond, you can taste the perfect pizza on your lips before you're
my God.
eviscerated into your base atoms. I'm talking... You are not killed. You are eviscerated off of this plane of existence. But you know what? You become one with the pizza particle, which means the next person to get into the Hadron Collider will be enjoying your perfect pizza. And it's like one for all at that point.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
So the deal, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna make you deep dive black holes tomorrow.
With the pepperoni particle? Oh, no, we're talking about actual science. I don't like space. Space is scary.
Well, okay, so you don't want me to ask the question?
Yeah, I guess just ask a question.
And the thing with black holes is that they, like, stretch all the matter that goes into them. Like,
well, I don't think they know. I think that's all theoretical because... No, we can't get close enough to a black hole.
All I know is that light fucking bends itself around a black hole and it looks fucking dope when it happens.
Yeah, because everything's collapsing in on itself, basically.
Yeah, including the light, which is like...
Yeah, it's sucking literally everything up. Yeah, no, everything we know about black holes is pretty theoretical, so...
Well, but then we actually had the photo of it, right?
Yeah, that's just the first ever photo of a black hole.
But
not necessarily confirms what happens inside of one.
But there's a lot of things about the photo and, like, the way things are... The way that, like... things are happening around it.
Scary space articles. I want to read spaghetti space articles.
Scary spaghetti.
Scary sketty. I don't want to read scary sketty.
Okay, then you don't have to.
Well, I do have to. I have to look this up. It's my job. Can I share with you my image that has nothing to do with what you thought about? All right. It's fashion time. And we got the catwalk. All the lights are going off. Hit me with some beats, please. You have, coming down the runway, next, showing his new designer brand and advertising it himself, it is Mr. Tortoise! And so it's like that beat's like going and everybody's like, of all the cameras flashing, but he's like a tortoise. So he's moving at like tortoise speeds.
Oh my god.
And he looks just like a tortoise, except he's wearing a designer belt that looks like a melting ice cream cone.
What?
And he walks all the way down to the end of the platform and then turns around and then walks all the way. I'm talking 45 minutes on this one look.
That's fucking dope.
And people are freaking out the whole time. the DJ keeps those beats rolling. The whole time is hot. And that's all anybody talks about. All other fashions, Prada, fucking dead. Louis Vuitton, eviscerated in the Hadron Collider.
Nobody fucking knew what hit him.
Gucci already part of the pepperoni particle. Like,
oh my
they're
god,
all dead.
I ate the pepperoni particle.
Dead. Alright, it's your turn.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, what were we gonna come back to? I could come
Cars.
back to it. Yeah, I don't like... so, the Cars universe has a lot of implications. My biggest one is like... So you... in the third movie, the guy that's not Finn McMissile who dies... Spoilers, sorry. He says... that you can replace an engine block, alright? So the engine block isn't the soul of the car. And then in also Cars 3, they replace Lightning McQueen's entire chassis, which means that's not part of the car's soul.
The spy car thing happens in 2, right?
Oh shit, in number 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so in number 2. And then in number 3, Lightning replaces his whole chassis. Yeah. And in number 2, Mater gets gassed, which means cars have lungs.
Yep.
But that brings me to my question, what constitutes the life force of a car? If it's not the engine, and they can, as said in number 2, replace literally every part of the car. What makes a car alive? Old Bessie has like parts and engines and shit.
True.
And she's not alive.
That's
She's just
true.
a tar machine. That's the
Yep.
first movie.
Yep.
So what the fuck makes a car alive?
What the fuck makes a car alive?
That's the question. And then
Yep.
like, there's so many. 2 really fucking fucked the world up. Cause like 2, you got Big Bentley. Like they made a big ass clock. Like
Yep.
that means that imperialism exists. I mean, there's a queen car. There's a Pumobile. That's cars Catholicism.
How were cars?
Jesus' car died on the cross? What? Cars were
how were
invented
there-
in like 1903.
Yeah, how were there cars before cars? Was it like sentient covered wagons? What about before that? What happened before the cavemen invented the wheel?
Okay,
Where does this universe begin?
I've got something for you. Mac, right, hitches up to a tractor trailer. What is a tractor trailer other than a glorified wheelbarrow? The trailer's not sentient. He can drop that off whenever he wants.
That's true.
So it couldn't be carts. I thought it could be carts, but then I thought about that. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh,
what makes a car
shit.
alive? And how long have cars been alive? Because France exists. France is old as shit. Was there a car black plague?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is car black plague anyway? Is it just
They
their
just had
engines
coolant
just keep
leaking into the oil
backfiring?
supply.
Well, I think you have a slight misunderstanding of how the bubonic plague works, but like that's okay. I guess
Who gives a shit how it works? This is the Cars universe.
I don't know. They obviously have lungs, so the cars have to fucking, you know what I mean? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, Mater tried to spit on lightning and fucking Cars won. Cars have spit.
He tried to spit on lightning?
Yeah, remember when he gets the tar on his little lightning
Oh,
bolt?
yes.
And
okay.
Mater's like, let me get it, and then like hawks a loogie for
Yep.
like 10 minutes.
I just gotta say, because we watched those awful Cars movies so we could be all caught up on
Number
all the
one
Pixar
is good.
movies. Number 1 is good. I don't care. I've looked at a lot of ranking all the Pixar's movies lists in the past few days, and I gotta say, I don't give a shit. Cars 2 is the worst. I've seen some that put Cars 3 at the bottom. I've seen some that put something else at the... Anybody who doesn't think Cars 2 is the absolute pariah of the fucking... Not pariah. The absolute fucking plague, for the lack of a... I can't remember the word I was going to use.
God.
Of the Pixar world.
Putrefaction.
Is just fooling themselves. And this always ranks really low too. I've got a lot of saying Cars 2 is the worst isn't controversial, but I got a lot of controversial Pixar opinions. Fucking Good Dinosaur, top 5.
I love Good
Easily.
Dinosaur.
It
That
was
movie was
so
real good.
incredible.
It was just advertised like garbage.
I don't care that it flopped. All of the ranking lists I put it
Y'all
on list
shoulda
that
watched it.
as a reason that it ranks so low, and it's like, fuck you.
Box
You didn't actually
office
watch the movie. It was
doesn't
great.
fucking dictate anything. Whatever. Get this shit
Great.
out of here.
Good Dinosaur was great.
Good.
Finding Nemo is overrated.
I like Finding Nemo.
I like Finding Nemo too. There's what, 22 Pixar movies?
Yeah,
There's
22.
really only like 5 bad ones.
Yeah.
We got Cars 2 and 3, not good. We got Brave, which it just makes me mad. Brave makes me mad.
I don't like
I don't want to get
Brave.
into why Brave makes me mad, but just know that it does.
I'll just say, I'll say feminism, patriarchy, and false advertising.
I would say a lack of feminism.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the issue is that there's no,
No
feminism.
feminism, yeah.
'cause,
And that it was marketed as
Wrong.
a movie heralding female empowerment, when that's not at all what it is. And then, okay, what's another bad one? I think those are really the only 3 bad ones. And then there's ones that are like the new one, like Onward, and like Inside Out, which a lot of people
Alright.
really like Inside Out. It's like they're not
Forgettable.
bad, but they're not super spectacular either.
Do you remember when they were advertising
Finding
Inside?
Dory also falls into that category. Sorry,
I
go ahead.
was talking.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Remember when they were advertising for Inside Out and the teaser trailer was just like Sweet Emotion
Yep.
by whatever it was, Aerosmith? Yeah. And it'd be like sweet, and like the lights of like the Inside Out would come out, and then it'd be like.
Yep.
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 Hey, guess what?
What?
It's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. And go.
A bunch of bugs, but they have swords, and they're ninjas, but they're doing a ninja dance, and they're like, ho, 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 with their swords, like flicking them in, flicking them out, and they're doing it like in sync, and somebody's like hitting a drum, and it's like.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's like really dope, and everybody in the bug ninja village is like, yo!
Have they ever accidentally like sliced someone with one of their swords while they're dancing?
No, they're ninjas, dude. They're really good.
Also, I don't think ninjas use swords, do they?
I don't know nothing about no ninjas. I just know what they stereotypically look like. And that's what them bugs look like. They look like big old bugs.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yep, doing their karate moves. Then it gets chop. What do you think? What do you think the bugs are fighting? You think it's like bugs' life and they're fighting like crickets, or you think it's like they're fighting like birds and shit?
So I guess the question is then, is it like a bug's life where they're fighting crickets? I guess it was a cricket. I thought it was a grasshopper.
Maybe it was a locust.
Or is it like ants where they're fighting birds?
Yeah, that's basically. Is it ants or is it bugs' life? I'm asking you, even though I thought about it.
It's like ants.
I don't like the faces in ants.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. And why did it have to have a Z?
I really liked Ants as a child. I haven't watched it since I was a child, but I remember loving Ants when I was
any
little.
of those bug-based movies.
Any of the two?
Sorry.
There's really only two.
Is there three? Is there one more?
I can't remember the other one. You know what movie never got its due, and it's fantastic, and I think it should be revisited and reappraised?
Is it a movie that we've named so far?
No.
I don't know.
Chicken Run.
Man, I love Chicken Run.
Chicken Run is so good.
It's so
Is that the same people who do Wallace and Gromit?
So spooky, scary. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
They know what they're doing over there.
I just got my Wallace and Gromit VHS tape from when I was a kid. It's so great. I watched that VHS tape like 60 million times.
I like the one where the fridge skis on the moon.
It's all good. Mason,
Yep.
the moon is made of
The evil
cheese.
penguin, the assassin penguin. You remember that guy?
So good.
So good. You want to know a little secret about Mason?
About Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah. I love those 3 shorts. Watched them a bunch as a kid. I have never seen Were Rabbit. I have never watched the Wallace and Gromit movie.
One of my biggest pet peeves with sequel movies, and I guess I'll call it a sequel movie, but I don't understand how Britain puts stuff out. They put out really short seasons of content and everybody flocks to it like it's the best ever, and it's very confusing.
Well, Wallace and Gromit was just the 3 shorts and then the movie, right?
Yeah, but there's a huge amount of time between those two
Yeah.
things. But I hate when sequel movies are like, our protagonist doesn't have a love interest, so here's a love interest. They did it in Despicable Me. They did it in a lot of other movies. They did it in The Were-Rabbit.
Wallace gets a love interest.
Why? I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that it's supposed to be one of the greatest animated movies.
That is extremely generous. I thought it was very below average and doesn't live up to how good the first 3 shorts are.
Because I think it's cut. I think for a time it had either a 100 on Rotten Tomatoes or really close.
I would not give it that kind of credence at all. Sorry, Creedence Clearwater Revival.
And speaking of claymation, another one that I've never seen that I really want to. Thank God I've got kids movies on the brain today. Is Paranorman. I've never seen Paranorman. I'd like to.
Paranorman. I keep trying to think of Paranorman, but I can't think about
Monster House.
No, why would I be thinking about a non-claymated movie? Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie. Gotcha. I've never seen
Oh,
Frankenweenie
yeah,
either.
no, okay, no. I remember Paranorman now. Yeah, that movie's good, too.
It's Leica.
I like it a lot, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I think at this point it's the only... No, I haven't seen the Box Trolls either. Never mind.
That one's good, too. They're all good. I don't know.
Or Missing Link.
I like movies. I haven't seen that one. That one's made by the Wallace and Gromit Studio.
That's made by Leica.
That was made by the Wallace and Gromit Studio.
Made by Leica.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
I'm still gonna look it up.
Stop
talking!
Okay.
Did you go? No, I said Ninja Bugs. What did you guess?
Oh yeah, my actual thing. So my actual thing is okay. So it's like a perfectly smooth steel sphere.
Okay.
So good, kind of like imagine
an edgeless safety cube.
Yeah, the head of our microphone, but like perfectly smooth.
We have a snowball, by the way.
Except for there's a single red button on the top.
You're still just describing.
No, not here. Like
device.
On the perfectly top, and it's like a really perfectly circular red button.
How?
And it's not a light; it's a button.
Okay.
What does it do? Nobody knows.
Can I push
too
it?
afraid to push it.
I would just push it.
I don't know what it does.
I'm the kind of person who, if you let loose in a control room, would absolutely push buttons. I'd push all the buttons. Pushing your buttons. Boop, 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 beep.
You
whoop.
are pretty good at doing that.
I gave you 6 complexes.
I feel like that number grew from the last time you said this joke.
Every single time, like that dude in Pokemon Sun and Moon, where he's like,
oh my god.
10 years experience, 20, 30, 40,
90
50,
years
60,
experience.
99 years and 6 months I've been a golfing champion.
He was a caddy.
Oh yeah,
he's like a cute golf caddy.
I'm the master Pokemon caddy.
Pokemon golf caddy, yeah.
That's just cheating. Pokemon golf is just cheating at golf.
Yep. You're just allowed to use your Pokemon.
The Pokemon can just knock the ball in the holes. Bullshit. I don't like that. What were you going to say earlier? I'm sorry. I told you to stop talking.
Oh, I was just talking about kids' movies, thinking about...
You're talking about movies you never even seen.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to see them.
Don't list the movies you want to see on our podcast about reading minds.
Let's see. Titan AE.
Titan A?
Titan AE.
What's that? Titan AE?
It's an animated movie.
Never heard of it. When's it from?
It's like the early 2000s, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What, was it Titan After Earth? What the fuck?
I don't know what the AE stands for.
Is it like Iron Giant?
I think it's, I was just about to say, I think it's from the same studio that did Iron Giant.
I don't know why my brain told me it was Iron. My brain was like, "Hey, bitch, it's Iron Giant."
And it like completely flopped upon release, and it like ruined that studio that did it. But it's supposed to be actually a pretty good movie.
Yo, it wasn't a good movie, John Carter, and it flopped good. Bye, John.
John Carter, the live-action Disney movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
They had so many. I didn't see it. They had so many expectations, and it just.
Yeah.
Dead.
Remember Jupiter Ascending?
No, because it didn't happen. Because it collapsed. Remember Cloud Atlas?
Oh, damn. We're just roasting the Wachowskis now.
I'm not even doing it on purpose. I don't know who directed what. All I know is the Wachowski sisters directed Speed Racer.
Yeah, they were just like, here's something, and everybody's like, oh shit, the people who did The Matrix, and then it's like, oh.
The fuck is this?
And then they did that like 3 more times.
To be fair, I heard all those books are like fucking crazy to try to adapt, so.
The ones that they're adapting.
Yeah, so.
Maybe they should stop doing that.
Maybe they're just signing on to these projects. I don't know how much creative ability a director has in the choice of a movie.
That's true.
Seems like they boot people out randomly.
Are they doing Matrix 4?
They're doing Matrix 4?
They're doing a 4th Matrix, but I can't remember if it's them or not.
I didn't know about that. Is Keanu get on?
Of course he is.
I don't know. Neo Tokyo. I don't know. I'm just checking.
I would hope he is. I think he is. Now I'm not sure.
I don't know what happened to him after the baby thing. Spoiler alert.
Well, that's not a spoiler, and I think anybody who's seen one or the first 2 Matrix movies are just gonna be like,
What baby?
The baby thing.
You know, the big Andros
No,
baby
shut.
monster.
Don't talk any more than that.
That's
Just leave
how
it at baby
ends.
thing.
See, I have no emotional attachment to any of these movies. I watch them in a stupor of, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And so, you know what? I accept the big baby that tells him that he's the battery and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember what happens after the baby.
I have controversial Matrix opinions too.
What don't you have controversy with, Mason?
I don't know. I don't think so. The Matrix 2 and 3 Reloaded and Revolutions.
I remember they have epithets.
Yeah, the Matrix Reloaded and the Matrix Revolutions, I think is what it's called.
Is it called The Matrix?
Yeah, The Matrix.
I didn't know it had a the. I thought it was just called Matrix.
Are not bad movies. They're not great, but they're not bad. A lot of people think they just absolutely suck. I thought they were pretty good.
Remember those guys with their hair and they were whipping it like Willow?
The fucking invisible
twin,
the invisible twins, those like albino twins.
Or she might have been born. I don't know when Willow was born.
Probably born. I thought they were cool as fuck.
I'm just saying, you remember them?
Yeah, I remember them. That first movie though, the first Matrix, fantastic.
Well, I mean, yeah, there is
Love
no
that fucking
spoon,
movie.
Mason.
Fucking bullet time. Him going like.
Mr. Anderson.
And the CG, well, although the CG in that brawl in the second movie where he fights all the Agent Smiths hasn't aged very well, it's still a really fucking cool fight scene.
Didn't Keanu give his earnings to the CG team because they were the ones that made it possible?
Yes, he gave a lot of his earnings to the visual effects team.
Because Keanu is a good boy.
He's a good boy. Who went last? Me, it's your turn.
You thought about The Matrix.
I thought about Silver Sphere with red button on it. And nobody's ever pushed it, so nobody knows what it does.
I'm gonna push it. I'm pushing the button right now. And the button is my image, and the image is going.
Red background. Slowly changing to pink.
You got real close. So you're in a car. You're in an old, like, hunker clunker. It's got a sunroof. You can see out. It's dark, right? There's no street lights. And soaring overhead is this just like big wavy snake like red light. And it just like it darts between the clouds and then it's gone.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. You fucking got that one. I'm giving you the point.
Woo.
You get it.
Hell yeah.
You get the point. It didn't turn pink, but fuck that. Fuck that. You did it.
I didn't just want to leave my guess as something as plain as a red background.
No,
so
you should have, because you would have fucking nailed it.
Woo!
Did you say a solar flare? Do you think solar flares
I said I just
turn
added
from
a
red
little
to pink?
flare.
Oh, okay.
Like, just like a little pizzazz.
Solar flares go from red to pink
No, I
because
don't
of
know
the
if
wavelength,
fucking
even though
solar
fucking pink
flares
isn't
do.
even on the wavelength chart.
Can't solar flares like kill us all?
I don't know. They thought solar flares were gonna like knock out all the fucking.
Oh wait, no, we're not supposed to talk about space. I'm sorry.
No, but solar flares were gonna knock out all the satellites. That was the thought process. People were
kill
like,
all of our cell phones.
spooky, scary.
Y2K up in here.
The sun is like kind of like a breathing organism, and so like it goes through like sometimes of the year it's spitting fire, and sometimes of the year it's chilling a little bit. So like it just like it. The sun is like a living being, and sometimes it's like
sometimes
solar flares.
Sometimes it's out there spitting hot bars, and some other days it's like, let's just chill wave, bro.
Lo-fi beats.
Lo-fi
bitch.
hip-hop beats to study to part 3.
Part 3. It's the fucking sun. Do you know you can just listen to the sun? They got space microphones, bitch, and they.
You can just listen to the sun.
Yeah, you can listen to all the planets and an asteroid.
Can I just listen to Saturn?
Yeah, dude. It mostly just sounds like.
What about Pluto? What does Pluto sound like?
Or like a different.
Wait, you said an asteroid, like the asteroid belt?
It's like one of the closest, because they've landed on one of the asteroids and they've like taken pictures of it. I don't know. It's like asteroid 265. It has a stupid number name, But, like, they've recorded the audio, and you could just fucking listen to the sounds of these planets.
That's hilarious.
Why is
Not
that
hilarious.
hilarious?
Cool. It's cool.
That's dope as
Hilarious
hell.
is... You know, a lot of people forget that our solar system is basically, like, cut in half by just a ring of asteroids. It's literally called the asteroid belt. There's, like, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and then a ring of asteroids, and then the rest of the planets.
I was talking to my best friend about planets, and we were talking. I don't even know what sparked the conversation, but I was talking about like XY coordinates, and she was like, "You do realize that there are things above and below Earth," and I was just like,
D coordinate.
that blew my fucking dick off. I forgot that Earth is in space and it's like a marble floating in what is essentially an endless ocean. And so in my mind, I always think of things as like just being left of Earth or right of Earth, but they're right. It's a fucking Minecraft Z-axis.
And none of the axes are like there are times where Uranus or Neptune is closer to us depending on what part of their rotation they're in. Because their axes are kind of like off.
When I start thinking about that and the fact that Earth is just like hanging on by literally nothing in space hole, like I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is freaking me out. I don't like space stuff. I'm gonna do the thing, okay? No,
okay.
wait. I did.
Yeah, you did it.
You did. So wait, was I? Oh yeah, and then you were close. Yes.
Yes,
okay, so
you gave
turn.
me a point.
Your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Copacetic, baby.
Okay.
Look at Mr. Joey's moving kind of slow in the junction. What kind?
Yeah, it's concrete junction. Sleepy Time Junction.
Petticoat Junction. Mason, come on.
I was just thinking about Local H because you said copacetic.
It was the 70s, maybe the 60s. I don't remember when that song came out. Or whatever.
Keep it copacetic.
No, not that song.
Petticoat Junction. I know you're talking about
Petticoat Junction. Wait, was it a TV show? No,
I
it was
think
a song.
so. I don't know. Okay. And go.
Mushroom farm game. You grow mushrooms, you tap, you collect mushrooms, you have coins to make the mushrooms grow faster. Or maybe it's just water.
Talking about a mushroom version of that farmland, I think is what it's called. Farmville, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just barely skirted the no copyrighted material rule.
I didn't say that I was good at it. I just said that that's the rule. We got one rule, and it's no copyrighted material.
A mushroom version of Farmville, where you're farming fungi.
I change it. It's not coins. It's extra water droplets, so you can make stuff more moist.
Oh, that's cool.
Moist.
So, you know what? It never really occurred to me. There's gotta be fungi farms.
Fungi farms.
Or else how would we harvest mushrooms? It just never occurred to me that there's mushroom farms out there.
They're probably really awesome places that have a lot of fairies.
Fairies?
I don't know. Fairies like mushrooms, probably. It seems like a thing, like fairies. Like
the mythical creatures, fairies?
Mm-hmm. I didn't stutter. I think.
Aren't, like, actual, like, mythological fairies, like, terrifying and evil?
They'll, like, steal your firstborn, or they steal your name, or they steal your soul. I don't know. Mushroom rings are fairy circles, right? It's like
I think
the
so.
colloquial term for the
yeah.
thing. Hey, you started talking about the thing. You should say that what was this? It's about fairies. Abandoned circus. Clown noses. Buffalo Wild Wings.
What? Are you just shouting words now? Am I having a stroke? What's happening?
I'm guessing what you're trying to tell me your answer is.
Oh, my answer. Yeah.
Red Lobster.
No, I was just thinking of a handgun that shoots sprinkles instead of bullets.
At the velocity of a bullet?
Well, yeah, but it's more of like a buckshot. Okay, so it's a shotgun that shoots sprinkles.
You'd get fucked up. Do you ever see? Yeah, I know you have now. Resident Evil 3? 3, where she puts the quarters in the shotgun and then fires them at Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Pyramid Head? That's not Resident Evil.
Yeah, but it was a dude with a pyramid head, remember?
Oh, they have that cool ass sexy fight in the bathroom?
In the bathroom with all the showers are going. Mm-hmm.
That's a good fight.
Yeah, the fucking quarter scene's cool as shit.
It is.
Now
it's
imagine
awesome.
that with motherfucking Sprinkles. All you did was just create the scene from the cop office in Birds of Prey with Harley Quinn, where she's trying to get to what's her face.
Isn't she shooting them with beanbags? And there's just
Yeah,
like
but-
confetti also coming out of
but that's essentially what you'll be doing if you shoot someone with Sprinkles.
I'm imagining though. Okay,
I
you know what?
imagine
Maybe
you fucking
shotgun's
die.
not a great. Okay, how about this?
Is it the death that's bothering you? Because if I have to die via Sprinkles, I'll go about that way. I love
Yeah.
Sprinkles.
Yeah, I wanted it to be fun. So maybe it's a shotgun that shoots sprinkles instead of buckshot, but we're using it more as like a t-shirt cannon. So we're firing it at a distance where there's sprinkles just kind of rain down.
No. The t-shirt cannon includes the royal icing. The buckshot shotgun fires the sprinkles. That way you can become a human Pop-Tart.
Oh my god.
Your insides are the strawberry filling.
Did we watch?
The Pop-Tart movie?
Is there a Pop-Tart movie?
No, I feel like you could probably just string together all the commercials and watch it like a movie.
Nice. My recent discovery of how much I like baking, and
Mason been baking.
Yeah, it's been pretty successful so far. The brownies I made this weekend were like
they're getting better with age.
They're getting better with age, but they're easily the weakest out of the 3 recipes I've made.
The mousse is good.
The mousse is fantastic. I could put that mousse in a cup and just eat that.
I could put that shit on everything, says my diabetic grandma.
Yep.
Who bought 2 cakes for her 85th birthday. I'm only a little salty. One of them was carrot. Fuck.
So gross. Not even a good cake.
It's like that episode, like that fucking episode in Scrubs after Turk finds out he's diabetic and he spends all day trying to figure out what candy to get from the fucking candy machine, and he fucking does it at a completely random choice and he gets bit of honey and he tells Dr. Cox, and Dr. Cox is like, I'm so sorry, and Turk is like, I'm not, I've been picking it out of my teeth all day. Like, he gets to continue to enjoy the candy bar for much longer than when he ate it.
True.
I just told you this whole fucking thing from Scrubs. What were you talking about? I completely forgot what was happening.
We were talking about my sprinkle gun, and we were talking about Pop-Tarts. Yes.
Human Pop-Tart. You asked me if I've seen a movie or something.
No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
No. You mentioned a Pop-Tart movie, and I was like, there's a Pop-Tart movie? And you were like, no, it's commercials. No, I was talking about my recent love of baking, and the recent video, GMM video where they did the Pop-Tart restaurant has made me kind of want to dabble in making my own Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, Julian Solomita made homemade Pop-Tarts.
That's true,
like last
he did,
week
and they didn't come out that bad. I think
I didn't watch it. I don't know
came out
anything about
okay.
that. I know Bon Appetit has a hack boy for fucking
Pop-Tarts.
We could watch Claire. She made Pop-Tarts.
Claire's recipes are always complicated. I feel like there's much easier ways to do those things.
A lot of dehydrating happening.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, no shade to Claire. I love Claire.
Oh, I love Claire. Claire's the greatest. She's so...
Bon Appetit. She's every lesbian's dream.
She's the best.
Josh can run 1,000 circles around Claire Sappitz.
In recreating shitty
just
snack foods.
Crazy fucking snack. What's his last name? Shoes.
Josh Scherer, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure.
Fucking Josh Scherer can run Claire Sappitz off literally and physically because he's strong enough to definitely run like 18 football fields.
Yep. I feel like if you put Josh's manic ability to just smash ingredients together and create something wonderful, and that new kid, Trevor, his baking knowledge, they'd be unstoppable.
They would be unstoppable.
The only reason they're not is because Nicole's there to just kind of tamper them down a little bit.
There's too much chaotic energy. Everything goes sour. This is not Angry Beavers. Trash plus trash does not equal not a smelly thing.
Oh man, Angry Beavers.
Do you,
So
do you know what episode I'm even talking about where he gets the steak toe?
Yeah, it's just been a while. Haven't seen Angry Beavers in a while. Nickelodeon likes to act like it doesn't exist.
They never aired the ending.
And it's because they called them the fuck out.
They never, and it will never see the light of day. They'd even release the DVDs. It's not on the fucking TV.
Yeah,
no one will ever see those last 4 episodes, and that will forever haunt me.
I found a long time ago. This was like a really long time ago, and I don't know if this video exists anymore. I found what was supposedly the audio from those episodes, and you could like listen to it.
You know who else is getting fucked? Let's just throw shade at Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. The fucking guy who did all the music for Courage the Cowardly Dog. That guy wants to release an album of that music so bad. The demand is there, but he's contractually obligated, and Cartoon Network will not release him from their like trap contract.
That sucks.
And whenever it gets close to like ending where he can finally own the music again, they just renew it. So and it's not like they're doing anything with it.
Why do literally every single one of the cartoon channels do that?
I don't.
Just
sit on these
just
properties,
sit on properties
and not
that they don't care about.
Make DVDs for or anything. I don't get how does it make them money? All it does is keep other people from making money, which they could be making if they just fucking did something with it.
Yeah.
That's like I read this manga. It's called Inubaka. I've been reading it for years. I have up to volume 18. The manga finished at 22. Viz just decided they wanted to stop fucking translating it. But they also own the fucking ID, and Viz rips everyone's butthole open on the internet, so I cannot even find a gerrymandered version of the fucking manga. Literally, I will never be able to finish this manga because Viz won't let
learn Japanese.
Anyone do it. I do have the raw scans.
Yeah.
But I don't know Japanese, and it's like such a frustration. And every couple of years, I'll email Viz and be like, "Are you going to finish Inubaka?" And every time they're like, "No." And I'm just like, "Then let the fucking license go, you piece of shit!"
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
or
you're just
sell
leaving
me the
money
last
on the
couple
table.
manga. I just want to know what happens. There's only like 4 more.
Ever since you mentioned Courage music, I've just had in my head on repeat going.
I was thinking of the. That's good. I was thinking of the. It's everybody's world. What? How's that song go? When he's in the hamster thing.
Oh God! Was that from the Cats at one of the Cats episodes?
The hamster episode. I just said that. No, the hamster guy.
Thing. I didn't.
Yeah, it's something's world. It's something. It's like a fucking it's a small world, but it's like horrible.
I mean that sounds.
That's
familiar.
also the one where he gets stuck in the vacuum cleaner.
People fucking.
Oh, that's the same bad guy or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know.
What are we doing? Is it my turn or your turn? My turn? My turn.
What was the last guess?
The red sky demon?
No.
I don't
No
remember.
way that was the last guess.
Then what was the last guess, Mr. Know-It-All, No-Dose?
That is though it couldn't have been that. Oh, the sprinkle cannon.
Sprinkle cannon. I don't even remember what my guess was. Alright, I'm gonna go. I don't care. This'll be the last one. Yeah, right? Alright, I'm closing my eyes. I am picturing an image. Images. Go! Get out of the airplane.
Okay. I am picturing
airplane.
A bald man who is wearing a toupee made out of rainbow cotton candy.
What is with you in colors tonight? It's fucking sprinkles, fucking cotton candy.
What's wrong? You got a problem?
Is there a stick or no?
Yes, there's a stick.
I guess I'm just asking, did someone like bloop it on his head so the stick's on top? or did
Someone
they,
blooped
like,
it on his head, but they did it like
like
he's
an
kind of
angle.
tall, so it is hard to get.
So basically, he was kind of sweaty on a hot day, and a small child was like, and then just like stuck, and the cotton candy melted enough so that it just adhered to his skin, and now he's just cotton candy head guy.
You want to know the worst part of it?
He can't shower because it'll come off.
No, he wants it to come off, but he can't, and because he's late for a job interview.
Well, if it's for clown school, he's gonna get it. Like, wow, look at that tenacity. You came dressed up for the part. You've got it. You remember Baskets?
Yeah, I remember Baskets.
I watched like 2 episodes of Baskets.
You know what's crazy, though? Because I remember because I watched those with you.
What? We did?
Yeah, because it was like, yeah.
I watched it when it came out. Didn't it come out before we were dating?
No, I don't think so.
Now I gotta look up when Baskets came out.
I don't know. I just remember I watched the first few episodes of Baskets with you, and then we gave up on it because it was too weird.
Oh.
And apparently,
it got good, right?
It's really good. Yeah, and the man that plays his mom, Louis Anderson, won like an Emmy.
Whoa.
It's supposed to be like a really good show, but I just remember those first 2 episodes. I was like, I can't get into this. Zach Galifianakis is taking his whole like asshole stick a little too far in this, and I just don't like him.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I just remember I didn't like it.
Because like that's like part of Zach Galifianakis' whole thing is that he's kind of supposed to play like an asshole that's kind of like childish and he's like funny. That's what he did in The Hangover. That's what he did in Due Date. That's kind of the character he likes playing.
Wasn't he pretentious? Because his whole thing was he went to clown college in like France, and he's like dealing with the fact that he can't use this art house fucking clown shit in the United States.
Yeah. But he's like,
I don't think he's a child. I think he's like an artophile asshole. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but it just I don't know. Maybe I'm putting my Galifianakis-y expectations on him.
Don't do that. That's so unfair to the actor.
Well, no, and it is, but but I'm thinking it's similar, and maybe I'm just inferring the childishness from it.
We watched Sonic the other day, and we were talking about how Jim Carrey tried to make the switch to drama, and how he was bitter that people didn't take to his, and I fucking agree. I agree with everybody. If a fucking funny man wants to make a fucking serious movie, as long as they don't lie about the advertisement, I'm looking at you, funny people. Don't fucking lie about what the fucking movie's gonna be about. Then like, I've got no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like funny people. Don't get me fucking wrong, but like,
you just feel betrayed.
It was advertised wrong, you know, and it was a huge bummer. But like, if we're talking about what's the one with Zach Galifianakis in mental hospitals? It's kind of a
funny story. I've yet to see that, and I really, 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 really want to.
I absolutely adore that movie. I think that's one of Zach Galifianakis' best roles ever. It is incredible. I went to see it with my buddy Richard, and when about halfway through the movie, he was like, oh man, this isn't funny, this is sad. And I was like, okay, well, these commercials did not lie. And he was like, well, it had Zach Galifianakis, so I assumed. And I was like, you know what? This happens when you assume you make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah, and okay, and speaking of Jim Carrey, so I want to watch It's Kind of a Funny Story with Zach Galifianakis.
It's really good. I haven't seen The Truman Show. Is that what you're going to talk about?
Yes, The Truman Show. You have to watch The Truman Show.
I want to watch it.
Own it. It's so good. It's not quite at the point where he's tried to break into dramatic acting, but it's definitely not like one of his like crazy zany Dumb and Dumber Mask Ace Ventura type movies.
Yeah, I mean I'm still completely in the dark. Nobody spoiled it. Although I have figured out that they're like his life is a TV show. I don't know. That's basically all I know. And then I listened to the McElroy brothers talk about whether or not they cut all the times he pooped and peed and masturbated out of his like the show.
The show. I don't think that's a spoiler because it's literally called The Truman Show. Like, it's the premise of the movie, so.
I mean, I don't know. I don't assume anything about anything. Movie titles can be misleading. Neon Demon had a lot of neon and no actual demons. Unless you count the woman who ate the body. That movie is fucking weird. Don't watch it. It's not
sucks.
good. It's not good.
But yeah, Truman Show. God. it's so fucking good.
Do you want to know?
And then Eternal Sunshine, which is like...
I've seen Eternal Sunshine. I like that movie. You know what? I like a lot of stuff. I talk shit. I like stuff.
Yeah.
I like watching stuff. I like doing stuff. I like stuff.
What was your guess? Or what was your image?
A stoplight, but the lights are different flavors of muffins.
What?
So, like, you got the poppy seed muffin, that's go. You've got the double chocolate chip muffin, that's the stop. And then the warning light muffin is the blueberry muffin.
Well, wait. Wouldn't it make more sense?
It's like a cuckoo clock. The muffins pop out of the holes to alert you.
Poppy seed muffins are normally lemon poppy seed, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't say the colors coordinated. I just said the stoplight was made out of muffins.
Because I was going to say, wouldn't it make more sense for the lemon poppy seed muffin to be the yellow light?
You know what would make more sense?
What?
If you would fuck off out of my...
Damn.
my thoughts, because it's my muffin dream, and I can put the muffins in whatever holes I want.
You know what would make the most sense?
Just go flip off a cliff, Mason.
No, seriously though, like, you know what would make the most sense?
What?
If you would follow us on Tumblr and Twitter.
Whoa. That was seamless.
Yeah.
Tumblr, GuESPers.tumblr.com. Twitter.
At GuESPers Podcast.
Twitter.com/GuESPers Podcast.
Yeah, at GuESPers Podcast. You really only have to do that. You don't have to say the URL for Twitter.
Rate, comment, subscribe. Apple Podcasts.
Yeah,
now
Apple
available
Podcasts.
in the Ivory Coast.
Yep, Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire, baby.
Yup. Also available in Georgia, both the state and the country.
And we're also on YouTube. Is that one GuESPers or GuESPers Podcast?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure.
I think we're just GuESPers on YouTube.
I think we're just GuESPers.
Rate, comment, subscribe on GuESPers. Ring that bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Ring that bell for notifications.
We've been getting a lot of bot comments. I don't even care. I love you, bot comments.
Yeah, we've fucking made it. We have bots.
Every bot wants to be my friend, and I am just living my best life. Because you know what? Even if they're digital, someone responded, and it's better than talking into the empty void. I love you, bots.
Yep.
Hit me up.
Tell
me
bots.
that there are hot singles in my area.
Yep. Follow us on Spotify if you listen on
Spoofy.
there. I'm not 100% sure if we're on Google Podcasts yet. I need to check that out.
Our first episode went up, so I just assume all the other episodes go up.
Well, but no, Google Podcasts doesn't work the same as the other two.
I checked the RSS feed. It said it was up there.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll have to...
Mason will double check because he doesn't trust me, but I don't trust him. We're going to be celebrating our 6th anniversary next week.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun time.
Yep, gonna have a good day. Got a day planned.
And speaking of fun times, we got one right today, and we had a lot of fun. So we'll see you next week.
Next week on the podcast. Love you. Goodbye.
Boom jams.
Boom jams.
This is where the guessing ends.
Guessing